Good afternoon, teens. How are you? Welcome to our teen leprechaun popcorn class. Today, we're going to attempt to make some really yummy, delicious leprechaun popcorn for St. Patrick's Day. Maybe a treat that you can make for your family or friends, or just enjoy it while you are enjoying the day. So, what we want to start with, I'm going to post the recipe on our website, which is eaglepubliclibrary.org. Under the calendar of events, you're going to see today's class, and you'll see the recipe for our yummy leprechaun popcorn. So what we need to start out with, we need to pop 1 cup of popcorn. I ended up using some microwave bags of popcorn, so I'm kind of having to estimate. I didn't have my hot air popper with me, but if you can measure out a cup of the kernels, that's what you want for this recipe. If you need to adjust the kernels a little bit, then adjust the recipe proportionately. So you're going to want your popcorn all popped, and then we are going to add a 1/2 cup of butter, and most sticks of butter are a 1/2 cup, and it'll tell you right on there, a 1/2 cup. So I'm going to add that into our pot here on the burner and get that in there. And then we also want 2/3 of a cup of light corn syrup. So I've got that measured in here. We're going to add that in with our butter and turn our burner on probably to about medium, because we want this all to melt and become kind of one mixture, but we don't want it to burn or boil, really. We're just trying to get it all mixed into one delicious mixture to top our popcorn with. Then we want 2/3 of a cup of sugar. So I've got my sugar here. Let's measure that out. We'll dump it into our pot, and we're going to start heating this all up. Okay, there's our 2/3 cup of sugar, and we also want 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, but I'm going to put that in toward the end once this is all mixed up, our butter and our sugar and our Karo syrup. I don't want it really to evaporate as it's heating, and the vanilla can kind of evaporate a little bit. I want to savor that vanilla yummy flavor. And then you're going to need some green food coloring. I don't have green, but I do have blue and I have yellow. So we're going to play with that a little bit to get a few drops of green food coloring. So we'll just do a little bit of each one of those. And after I get this all melted on my little stove top here and stirred together, and we get one mixture, then I'm going to add that vanilla and we'll add our food coloring. So I will be right back. We're going to get this all melted and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and we have our yummy, melty, magic mixture all heated up. And I was really careful. I forgot to tell you, kind of stir it while you're letting it melt. You don't want any of this to stick to the bottom and burn. And because it is so sugary, it is going to burn easily. So go over medium heat, keep stirring like this, and you will get a beautiful liquid all ready to go. Once that last little bit of butter melts, you are good. You don't need to boil this or anything. We're ready now to throw in that 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. And I told you we were going to put that in at the very end. So that's what we're going to do, because we don't want the vanilla to evaporate. So if I can get the vanilla top open, this one's brand new. Yay. It will be so good. Okay. You're going to want a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. I forgot the teaspoon, so we're going to eyeball it. You should probably not do that at home. Measure it out. I mean, it probably doesn't matter, right? It's vanilla. It's yummy. So 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, and now we are going to attempt to make it green with a little bit of blue food coloring and a little bit of yellow. You know, blue and yellow makes green, I think, right? You guys let me know. We'll see if this is going to work. All right, so no, it's getting there. It's very blue. Let's see, it might need a little more of the yellow. If you have green food coloring at home, you are set. Probably just a couple drops is all you want. Kind of get it the color you want. You can add a little more or a little less of the food coloring till it's the color that you want your popcorn to be. I may have put in a little too much. It's going to be really dark green, but that worked. A few drops of blue, a few drops of yellow, and voila. We've got a beautiful green mixture for our leprechaun popcorn. So last step in this process is we are going to start coating our bowl of popcorn with the yummy green liquid topping. I did pop up another bag of popcorn ready to add to this because I think I don't have quite enough popcorn made. Remember I told you at the beginning it is a cup of popcorn before it's popped, so a cup of kernels. And I know a cup of popcorn kernels makes a lot of popcorn. So let's throw some more in there. And I'll throw some more of the mix on top, and then we're just going to start mixing it all together. Here's some more of our green magic popcorn sauce to call all the leprechauns. And if you have leprechauns in your house like I do, they're going to love this. It is a yummy leprechaun popcorn and just fun for the holiday. And this is a great recipe without the food coloring. This is one of my all-time favorite recipes for a delicious popcorn. I think we normally call it vanilla popcorn when we make it. So that's what it's normally called. We just made a little twist with the green to give us a delicious popcorn mixture here that's green, but you could make it red for Valentine's Day. You could make this doesn't really make like a popcorn ball. I mean, like you can do those like caramel popcorn balls. This doesn't go into like a popcorn ball. It just stays kind of loose, which is nice too. Sometimes when I crunch into a popcorn ball, they're so hard. This stays nice and loose as a mixture with the popcorn. It just kind of coats it and keeps it all yummy. It does make your hands a little messy when you're eating it. So I kept up some paper towels nearby. You can throw this in a bowl or a plate and tell everybody to get ready for a little bit of a mess. Give them a napkin to eat it with. I put my gloves on to kind of mix this because I think we're going to need it. Now we're getting in there. So this is some very delicious leprechaun popcorn ready to go. I'm going to put this in bags. I like to bag it up either in gallon size or quart size bags like this one. So we're just going to bag up a handful, and then you can give that as a treat. You can also throw it in a cup. If you're just going to be eating it or however you're going to be doing it, you can just serve it like this for your guests or make them just a little bag to take with them. And keep the bag open for a little bit. Let it kind of the air get to it just for a little while till it hardens a bit. And you have your very own giant bowl of leprechaun popcorn still. This does make a lot. So you could, like I said, adjust that recipe a little bit if you want. If you don't want to do a whole cup of the kernels before you pop them, do a half a cup and just do a little math and get everything adjusted down. I hope you guys make this. If you do, I totally want to see your beautiful green leprechaun popcorn for St. Patrick's Day. Have a wonderful holiday and enjoy some leprechaun popcorn. See you next time. Bye-bye.